Good morning. Welcome to another daily dose of fitness. If you are here for a free 45-minute full body workout, you're in the right place. We are going to get started in just a couple minutes. As you come on here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, hit the heart button, shoot me a comment, let me know that you are here and working out on a Monday. The Never Miss a Monday workout. Really set your week up for a good week if you can get started off strong. Today is also the first day of our July Reset program. So if you are really looking for a way to up your game, up your health, up your wellness, I should say, then you're going to want to stick with me right here at Daily Dose Fitness and Nutrition, because I'm going to just be bringing you a program that we normally run in a private group. I'm going to be doing it on here. So that is if you want to hang out and follow along on that program, I encourage you to do so. We work on getting exercise, but also getting enough sleep, getting enough water, taking 10 deep breaths a day, and really trying to de-stress your body a little bit. So I would love for you to join me, and I'll be doing that right here. So you'll be seeing some more nutrition tips, more posting about that this week. So hang in there, and if you want more information on that, let me know. All right, I got 6:59. I'm going to go ahead and get started. As always, I do not know where you're at in your fitness journey. Exercise does have risks, anywhere from strains, sprains, bruises, and fractures, all the way to heart attack, stroke, and death. If you don't know if you're fit to work out, or if it's just been a long time since your last physical, please go get one. If you experience any chest pain, shortness of breath, dizziness, faintness, those are all signs you need to stop what you're doing, go get checked out before resuming any kind of physical activity. And finally, even though I am a personal trainer, I can't see you. So when you exercise with me, you're doing so at your own risk. I'll try to provide as much instruction and as many modifications as possible, but I can't see if you're doing those things correctly. So if you're ready, willing, and able to accept that responsibility, let's get moving. We're going to go ahead and stretch it up overhead, all the way through the fingertips. And let's take it across the body. And down to the ground. And let's take those legs wide, toes pointed out, and we're going to take it side to side. Stretch that arm out in front of your body. And we're going to go ahead and stand it up. Keep those legs wide and just take the torso side to side. I see Shannon's hopped on. Good morning. Those legs into shoulder width, hands just above the knees, arch that back, head is at neutral, round the back up, bring the chin to chest, press it down, round it up, press it and round it. let's bring one arm across the body. And let's bring the other arm across the body. And pull one elbow back. Watch that low back, tuck the rear and squeeze the abs. And we're going to pull the other elbow back. And there's Janice, our European traveler. Good morning, Janice. All right, we're going to take those hands behind the back, clasp the fingers together. My finger's still hurting, so I'm going to use a little bit of a bar here instead of clasping my hands together. Press those hands down to the ground and create as much space between the shoulders and the ears as possible, and take the ear to one shoulder. And keeping those hands pressed to the ground, take the ear to the other shoulder. And head goes back to center. We're going to bring the arms up as the chest goes forward. And go ahead and drop the hands down. Keep those legs straight. So go down as far as you can, keeping the legs straight. And we're going to bend the knees, roll it all the way up, and we're going to get started with a little monster walk. So if you got a band, go ahead and pull that band out. We're going to put it right above our knees. We're going to do this a little different today. So we're going to walk it out, walk it in, out, in. Walk it out, walk it in. Staying down, staying low. Last one. Now, remember what leg you led with? The next round, I want you to lead with the other leg. So I led with my right leg out and in. And the next time we do it, I'm going to lead with my left leg out and in. All right. Picking up a set of weights for some goalpost rotations. So a little shoulder exercise here. Have a set of weights. Squeeze the abs. Tuck the rear. Don't let that low back arch out as you take those weights down and up. Down and up. Last one. Very good. Moving into some jack squats. So jumping jacks with our legs, taking one arm down, keeping that back straight, and then back up and taking the other arm down. If you don't want to jump, you can just start with the legs wide and just take one hand down at a time. So whatever version you want to do, here we go. Last one. Very good. And finishing up with some reverse flies. Set of weights. Down in front, back is straight. Arms can be just slightly bent. And bring them up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and down. Last one. And just like that, we're back to the beginning with those monster walk out to in. Leading with the leg that you didn't lead with last time. Ready? We're gonna go out, out, in. Last one. Very good. A little different. And going into those goalpost rotations. Here we go. Tuck the rear, squeeze the abs. Shoulders are relaxed. Don't let them come up into your ears. Take them down and up. If the shoulders start riding up, you might need to lower your weight. Last one. Jack squats are next. Ready? Very good. Bring it up. Going into the reverse fly. Down in front, back is straight, lift. Last one. Going back into that last set of monster walk, out to in. Ready? We're gonna start leading with one leg. Halfway through, I'm gonna stop us and we'll lead with the other leg. All right? Here we go. Out, in. Last one here. Now, lead with the other leg. Last one. How was that? A little different. Moving into those shoulder rotations. Ready? Down and up. Very good. Jack squats are next. Ready? Taking it down. Very good. And going into the reverse flies. I'm going to try a little heavier. Taking it down in the front and lift. Last one. And that, my friends, is going to do it for round one on a Monday. High five. High five. Whew. I'm tired. You know what? We're going to go just a forward. You know what? Let's do a lunge pass through here. So we're going to do a lunge pass through, have my weight in my right hand. I'm going to step out with my right foot, stay nice and tall, pass that weight under the leg, stand it up, down and up. Last one, going into a bicep curl. So we'll work those arms up and down. In this bicep curl, want a little bit more balance work, a little more glute work. We'll do it on one leg, okay? If your balance isn't great, go ahead and put two legs down. Note what leg you're on, because the next set will stand on the other leg. And I see Lynn hopped on. Good morning, Lynn. Here we go. Ready? Up and down. Last one. I'm going to hold one weight and take it into a curtsy lunge. So taking one leg to the outside of the opposite leg and then squat down. Back knee goes down toward the ground, keeping the torso nice and tall. Last one, and we'll take it into a tricep kick. bent at the waist. Just kicking the lower arm back. Shoulders stay still. Last one. And we're going right back in to the lunge pass through. Ready? Here we go. Back knee down, torso nice and tall. Last one, moving into the bicep curl. What leg did you put down last time? You're gonna do the other side this time. Ready? Here we go, up and down. Last one, curtsy lunge is next. Here we go. Hips facing forward, leg is offset. Last one, very good. And taking it into those tricep kicks. Just the lower arm will move. Squat down, bring the chest forward, back is straight, press. And just like that, we are on to our last set in this second round, starting with the lunge pass through, taking it down. More on each side. Very good. Bicep curls are next. This time, if you're on one leg, I'm going to tell you to switch halfway through. Balance isn't as good, go ahead and put both legs down. You just keep going when I say switch. Ready? Up. And take it to the other side. Last one. Moving into that curtsy lunge. Here we go. Last one, very good. And finishing up our second round with the tricep kicks. Here we go, down in front, press. One. We are going to do some flies, so I'm going to have you bring a set of weights down to the ground. We're also going to do some upper back work, so I'm going to have you bring a really light set of weights down to the ground as well. I've just got some 3-pounders. I'm going to set this weight off to the side. All right, you guys ready? I forgot to high five you. See a couple of hearts going up the screen. We're gonna start with some mountain climbers on a Monday. Ooh, was I really wanting to do that? So mountain climber, we're gonna start in plank. You can either walk those knees toward the elbows, or you can hop it in. All right, find your rhythm. You don't have to go my speed. You can go faster, you can go slower. Just sort of keep it moving. If you get tired and you feel like you can't do anymore, try to hold this plank position where you feel like you're sucking your belly button into your backbone so that the belly doesn't sag and that the butt isn't up in the air. All right, whatever way you're doing it, here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so we're gonna do a prone raise behind the back, okay? So we're gonna start with these small weights, arms out in front of us, palms down. We're gonna lift the arms and then put them behind our back, palms up, back, to palms down, around, palms up, back, palms down, palm up, palm down. Keep it going. We have one more. Ooh. You don't need much wait for that. I am tired. We're going to go into a fly. On the ground, feet flat on the ground. Arms right up over our chest, palms facing in. Arms can be slightly bent. We're going to take those arms down and up. One, in, let's put those weights down, hands go under our rear, and we are going to do a 6-inch leg raise where we just bring the legs up a little and down. Really push that low back into the ground. Stop. If there's a gap between your low back and the ground, raise your head and shoulders to push that low back into the ground. All right, we got 2 more sets in this final round today, starting with the mountain climbers. Here we go. Ready? Begin. And stop. Whew. I am feeling that. All right. We're going into that arm raise as soon as I get my breath. Arm raise to the back and up. Ready? Arms out in front. Bring them behind the back to the front. Very good. Oh. I'm feeling those first two. All right. Going into the flies. I hope you guys are breathing hard too. Ready? Here we go. Take it down and up. Last one, and taking it into that 6-inch leg raise, pressing the low back into the ground, lifting your head and your shoulders if you need to, and then lift. Not very far. And stop. All right, you guys, we're going into our last set of the day on a Monday. Starting with those mountain climbers. I'm stalling. All right. Ready? Let's do it. Last one. All right. Going into these arm raises to the back. Ready? Around and front. Palm up, palm down. Last one. Those are kind of hard for me. I know I'm kind of weak there because I get real sore in my shoulder blades. So just trying little exercises to build some strength in that area. All right, arms up, feet flat on the ground. Ready? Down and up. Last one. Very good. And taking it into that 6-inch leg raise to finish up. Here we go. Very good, you guys. We're going to do just a couple minutes. Take you through a couple stretches. Starting with butterfly, using those elbows to press the knees down, sitting up tall here. release from that elbows. Take the chest forward, straight back, nose toward the toes. And release. Let's go ahead and straddle stretch. Take the chest down to the thighs, straight back. And to the other side. And down to center. And release. Take one leg to the outside of the opposite knee and pull that knee toward your opposite shoulder. Little glute stretch here. And release, taking it to the other side. Release. Let's go ahead and stand. We've got a couple minutes. Let's go ahead and do on the hands and knees, child pose, just stretching back, sitting on the backs of your legs. I don't have my bolster here, so I'm sitting back as far as I can. And then let's thread one arm under the other arm. Thread the needle. And to the other side. Release. Just stretching the forearms a little bit by pointing the fingers back toward the knees. And just a couple rocks. And go ahead and stand it up. We're going to stretch up tall. Forward fold down. Go down as far as you can, keeping those legs straight. And bend the knees, roll it up. Take a deep breath in. And blow it out. And that is going to do it for our Daily Dose of Fitness on a Monday. We have made it into our next week. I see Betty hopped on here. Good morning. I have a card for you guys. It says, I am bold. Today I have a mat imprint on my forehead. Today I am committed to becoming an active vigilante for my 4 most important and meaningful causes. I will stand up for my beliefs and not back down. I will make a difference everywhere I can. I am not afraid. That's powerful. All right, you guys, I hope you go out there and have a fantastic Monday. I hope to see you back here tomorrow for another Daily Dose of Fitness. If I don't, I'll see you when I see you. And until next time, everyone, eat well, stay fit, live life. Have a great day. Bye.